All right, I think we're finally live. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. See, Patriotic's got his hat going on there.
I had to, man. I was at Tractor Supply the other day, and I was like, "Oh, a cowboy hat. Let me buy one." I sent Bullion Baby a picture with the hat on because I told him, I said, "Oh man, you get those real cowboy hats down by you. I need you to send me one." And he send me one. And then I took a picture and I sent it to him. And he's like, "Man, you from fucking New York?" He said.
What's up, JK? Silver Journey. Who else we got on here? Oh, JK's got a cowboy hat too, man.
Oh yeah, they're great, man. It's good for cutting the grass around the yards. I don't get sunburn on my bald head.
Yeah, there you go.
The caps only help a little bit.
Yep, I
It's
think
even got the cool little.
Chuck Stacks is in here somewhere. Jim Thompson might still be with us. Got a few in here. I think Silver Journey had a question for you, Patriotic. He was wondering about the silver stamp that you're using. Where you got it from?
Oh, um, there's three places. There's Stamp Yours, there's Buckeye Engraving, and then there's Bravik Tools, Bravik Stamps. Um, if you're looking for like a fancy design, Stamp Yours and Buckeye Engraving is the place to go, but you're spending a lot of money. Like I spent like $300 on my stamp, my Patriotic metal stamp. That was crazy.
How much?
Like $300, two and change.
Oof.
Oh, it's ridiculous. But they can do that because there's not many people out there making graphite molds or stamps. So they can turn around and kind of corner the market and charge these prices. I mean, even if you wanted to get like a small, say, 2 millimeter stamp that says 4/9 fine silver, right? So you don't have to stamp a 9 each time. You can just put it on there and stamp it.
Or you made an
They're
upside
asking,
down 6.
pretty much. They're asking if you make a 4/9 fine silver stamp, it's about $120.
Damn.
But I came across this guy, Bravik Tools, and he makes stamps and custom stamps too, and half the price, a lot cheaper, and the quality's still good. I would get your main logo if you're going to start pouring from Stamp Yours or Buckeye Engraving, one of the two. Stamp Yours is a little cheaper than Buckeye. And then if you want to buy like letters and 4/9 fine silver or any year, have Bravik Tools do it. They're way cheaper.
Yeah. How many strikes do they say you can get out of those? Or do they even say?
They last pretty long, man. I mean, you really have to strike every day, multiple times a day for it to really get worn out. It's
Yeah.
hard and steel. It's just like getting a really good crowbar. It'll last you forever. The minute you like sharpen it or kind of, that's when the hardened steel gets weak and can crack or break. But man, you gotta remember the stuff they're using to make these stamps are a lot harder than the silver and gold. So you're really not doing much. If you're taking that and you're stamping steel or titanium with it, then it'll probably wear out pretty quick. But the only
Yeah.
thing you really have to worry about is the molds. The molds, you know, I'd say if you got a 1 ounce bar mold and you pour 100, I wouldn't pour above that. Stop at 100, get a new one. Just like the crucibles you put in the furnace. A couple pours, maybe up to 100 ounces, and then I would get rid of it and buy a new one because they can crack. It happened to you twice, didn't it?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah. So luckily, knock on wood, it hasn't happened to me yet. But it can crack and it can ruin your furnace, and then you're out of the furnace on top of a
I've already been through.
graphite
I've already been through
crucible.
2 crucibles. I'm on my third.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, we got Prepper Jack in the house. How you doing, Prepper Jack? Chuck, there's Chuck. Minnesota Rebel, how you doing? Anxious Stacker is in the house. We got a few good people out here. We got a pretty good show tonight.
Just said, Patriotic doesn't look like I figured he would. What'd you think I look like, boy?
And actually, my Silver Journey actually figured out who I've got sitting on my desk.
Some ugly mother effer.
Anybody else know it?
I was going to say the other word, but I probably get you kicked off YouTube.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. Supreme Ginger Stacker, what's up, buddy? We got I Review. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, that was a great movie, Journey. That was a fantastic. I still watch it to this day. I can pretty much quote it word for word. Don Panico, how you doing, buddy? Oh, Anxious says you're more handsome than he thought. Woo.
Oh, thank you.
He's bucking for a silver ounce.
Thank you, darling.
But yeah, this is Jobu from Major League. It was Pedro Serrano's little idol.
What is it, like a troll?
No, it's a little like he prayed to it. He gave it rum and cigars, and it made him hit better.
Was it like a living thing in the movie?
Nah, just a little doll.
Like
voodoo.
Doll.
It's like a voodoo. He's like a little voodoo god.
That's one ugly ass voodoo doll.
It really is, and it's not cheap either. You know what these damn things are like $60. Crazy. All right, well, we're gonna get this rolling. We have episode number 6, I think, or 5.
You know, I used to keep track of episodes, even on
6.
Tuesday Night Trash Talk, but now I just throw numbers out there. Like, all the times, we've canceled and rescheduled, and we do this show, and then Triple P doesn't number his episodes. I do, so I just lost track, and now I think I'm at like 48, but there's probably 100 episodes by now.
Well, we only do this show every other week, so it's not so
every
hard
other
to track.
week.
Yeah, it's not hard to track.
I think this might be
Chuck Stacks got it. Very bad to steal Jobu's rum. Very bad. What a fantastic friggin' movie. You got to see it. You got to see it, Patriotic, if you haven't.
I've probably seen it before. I just don't remember.
Hilarious. I mean, start to finish.
You know what people said to me? My buddy thinks I look like a Booger from Revenge of the Nerds.
Anyway. All right, it is episode number 6. I can read my own writing here. Just check the screen. All right, silver spot today. What are we checking in at? $22.98. So still sub 23. I don't know if you guys are seeing anything different out there, but I'm looking at $22.98, and gold is at $19.20.
Yeah,
still a dip, guys. Still a dip. We called it. When? About 3 months ago, right around the start of summer. I set it up and down. We're going to see another dip.
Oh yeah,
and I think it's going to go lower. I think we'll still go lower.
Yeah. I'm gonna I added a Gold Eagle to the cart today.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna purchase it today, but I'm thinking, maybe it'll go lower. Knowing my luck, if I wait it out and I purchase it, say tomorrow or end of the week, it'll go up. But then if I purchase it now, it'll go down $100. So that's how it usually goes.
It's a crapshoot, man. It really is.
Yeah,
it really is. Jim Thompson, holy crap, dude! Are you serious? Thank you, my friend.
Look at that. Very nice.
Thank you so much. Nice. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Very, very nice. Very nice.
Anxious, you got paid early. What are you trying to get? You looking at gold or silver?
I'd say buy it, man.
I would too. I wouldn't wait. Dollar cost averaging anyway, right?
If it's going to go any type of direction after this, it might go up a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to go up. And then I think we're going to see another dip probably midsummer.
Yeah. Yep. So
Judith and Dan. Yes, sir. That's Joe Boo. And I want to give a shout out to Dan Davis. He sent me these 10%, what are they? The Mexican coins that nobody really collects. So he's got a bunch of them. And he found out a way to get them. I mean, they're terrible. They look awful. They age terribly. But he found a way with Mother's aluminum wax or polish or something and he's got them like with a mirror finish. He sent me some. I wanted to thank him for that. Appreciate it, bud. Those are beautiful. Those are beautiful. Yeah, Anxious, get you a 10 ounce. They've been cheap. Don't wait.
Ain't nobody sending me 10% silver.
Oh, you want one?
No.
It's got like 1.6 grams of silver on them.
I don't.
That'll add to your stack.
I'm
Anxious. Now's the time,
I'm an
dude.
expensive bitch.
Yep. Now's the time. Now's the time. Those that's Patriotic and I have been buying up some 10s. Been some great prices out there.
Oh yeah, Britannia's. I just purchased RCM bars.
Yep. RCMs are down to like 270 and change. Britannia's were down to 250, 260.
Yeah.
I'll bet nobody's seen these bars here. Those are hard to find. I'm still too short. The monkey and the rooster.
I'm making myself laugh.
All right, so a couple things I wanted to go over tonight. South Korea, guys, this is awesome. I don't know if anybody's heard this. South Korea is now selling gold in vending machines, and they're seeing sky-high sales. Can you believe that?
Who did a video on that? I heard something. What was that? Sal? Was it Sal?
I don't know. I just
Silver
saw it
Heights.
tonight. I must
Silver
have missed
Heights.
it.
It was
Did he
Silver
do
Heights.
one?
Yeah.
Yep. Gold vending machines. You can buy gold out of a vending. How many times do you think those things they'll get hit?
Yeah. Let me back up my truck and just tow a chain around it. But you know, that shit doesn't happen down there.
No.
Or over there. Or
No, because if you screw up in South Korea, they send you to North Korea.
Mm-hmm. You know, crime's not like that in those countries like that. Well, South Korea is obviously, you know, they're a democracy. They're not going to kill you, cut your fingers off like they do in communist states, but the crime's not like that over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, obviously South Korea is no North Korea, but I'm pretty sure the crime rate is low in both of those places. I don't know. Korea used to be tough. Used to be a tough spot.
Oh, you say Korea a tough spot?
Very tough. Eagle Steve says, that's what your wife said. You are too short. That came out of nowhere. Eagle Steve, what is that? Anyway. So yeah, gold vending machines. So I don't think we'll ever see those here.
No, but they have drug stuff vending machines in New York and California. They have Narcan in a vending machine. They have needles and pipes. And you hear that on the news, right? Did you see that?
No, I haven't heard that one.
New York City's got vending machines for drug addicts.
Yeah, well, 24/7 service, I guess.
Yeah, they'll have those, but they won't have bullion vending machines. No way. But they will definitely put out some drug paraphernalia vending machines.
You know what's crazy about that? That's free of charge. I mean, when people are coming off drugs, they can go to these little centers, and they can get. You know, I don't think there's any charge for the stuff that they give them.
Yeah, methadone clinics.
Meth clinics. I think it's free, right?
Well, it goes under the insurance. But if you don't have insurance, I'm sure there's some type of plan. I mean, everyone has insurance. It's either free insurance, state insurance, welfare.
Not everybody has it. Not everybody's got it.
Or you pay for your insurance, like most Americans do.
Free crack pipes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chuck. I did see that chess piece, the South Korea in the Shield series. Those things are nice. Those freaking things are nice. It's like they got the Comsco Mint's putting out chess pieces now, so they're sweet. They are sweet. Nice. Look, I think we got Anxious turn into a life of crime. Don't do it, buddy. He's talking about sledgehammers and finding one. Finding a vending machine.
I've thought about taking an ATM before, but they say they got cameras and GPSs on them.
SGT, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up, SGT?
So South Korea, yep. All right, next up, Atlanta Gold Buyers. They put out a pretty cool article on 8 coin dealers to avoid. I don't know. I doubt anybody here saw that. It's kind of a non-discreet website.
I hope
Good
Atmix
guy.
is one of them.
What's that?
I hope Atmix is one of them.
Well, he didn't go into I mean, as a coin dealer himself, he didn't name names.
No.
So these are the 8 that Atlanta Gold Buyers said coin dealers to avoid. First one is dealers who advertise with celebrity spokespeople. I get that because you got to pay
with
them.
that one.
You got to pay them.
Yep, that's kind of like
those
those IRA gold programs, like Ben Shapiro on his show. He what's it, Birch Gold Group or something?
Yep.
And I mean, they'll send you physical gold, but they're really trying to sell you the IRA, and you have to have a minimum of $10,000 and blah 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 blah. I notice, and you'll see them pop up on TV, and they're all the same. They're pretty much all like IRAs, vaults. They're trying to store your gold. They don't really want to send it to you. Yeah, I'd stay away. I agree with that.
So the next one was dealers who run infomercials on late night TV.
Oh, absolutely. We both.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
This Type 1 Britannia with the Queen is the last coin with the Queen.
Oh, don't even get me started on that ass. That guy's such a dick. He's such a dick. Mike Mezak at HSN, the Home Shopping Network. SGT, if you buy from me, I know you're kidding. I absolutely know you're kidding, but that'd be a trip, dude. I know you don't buy from that mug. Mike Mezak, yeah, he was one of them. He was saying, if you guys didn't see the video I did on him, he said the 2023 Queens, the Britannias with the Queens, only ran for 1 week, and then they cut them off. So they turned into tributes to the Queen. So you can get them for $60 plus shipping. What an ass!
I need
flat out lies. The guy flat out lies on TV, and people that don't know any better buy it. So the next one, Tony from Atlanta Gold Buyers said was dealers who make unsolicited phone calls. They reach out to you, which means your information got sold somewhere along the line.
Yep. Yeah, no, what's that company? They'll come around once a year, and they pop in our community, and they'll offer you gold eagles, slabbed gold eagles, gold buffaloes, legit gold, 1 ounce gold coins for spot price, right? So people jump on it, they call, they place the order, and it comes, but now you're locked in their system. And then everything else they try to sell you. Everything like, okay, today we got this, and we're asking $500 over spot. So that's for them to get you in the door. Yep. So a lot of people, it happened last year. I remember I missed the boat. I was going to go ahead and buy it, but they'll go around community members and be like, "Hey, they're doing this sale again." I mean, Sal pointed it out. He took advantage of it. A bunch of other guys took advantage of it. But the thing is, like I said, they hold on to your phone number and they don't stop bugging you, and they blow up your email and everything.
Yep, absolutely. SGT said he thought I was promoting the guy, and I trusted you. Yeah, I promoted Mike Mezak. As a matter of fact, I gave that dude so much grief in my videos. My dad actually called me and said, "You might want to be careful about that." I'm like, "Be careful of what?" "Oh, you say bad things about people, you never know. It might get their attention and they could sue you." I'm like, "For what?" I'm not saying anything that's not true. The guy's a ripoff. He's a thief. He's a con artist. He's a flat out liar. I said, "I'm good. I'm not worried about it." I told my dad, I'm not worried about that slime bag.
That was that Keith Neumeyer, right?
Yeah, Keith Neumeyer and Mike Mezak. He gave me grief for both of them. I said, "Dad, it's all good, man. Nobody watches my channel. They're not going to know about it."
Yeah. And even if they did, it's your channel. You could say
it's my channel, freedom of speech. Yeah. If you can't handle the truth, sorry, I got nothing for you.
Yeah, exactly.
I got nothing for you.
What's the fourth one?
All right, fourth one. Dealers that use the word mint in their names but aren't actual mints. I get that. Like American Mint, National Mint. Those places, all they do is sell traps. I mean, just trash silver, trash coins.
U.S. mint.
Yeah, U.S. mint. Yeah, you can't trust them. But
Yeah,
some of these places have the cheapest, like colorized coins, gold dollars. I mean, just the stupidest crap, and it's expensive.
Yeah. I'm sure he mentioned bullion dealers advertising in the back of a magazine. That's probably one of them.
Yep. Real quick to the comments. Anxious. Yes, I did. I got your decal and did your shout out some time ago, buddy. Some time ago. And JK says opinions are not harassment. Well, they can be, I guess. But if you see me, if you think I'm worried about it, try again. And Emerald, yes, sir. That is Joe Boo. Good eye. Good eye. All right, next one, the fifth one. Dealers who ship monthly catalogs. I agree with that one too. They're mostly slime bag places that just sell junk.
Overplaced. Yep. Bradford Exchange.
Oh yeah, Bradford's one of the worst. Holy crap.
What's the other one?
There's a ton of them out there. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
National Coin or something like that.
Yeah, and I mean, you can catch Bradford Exchange, and they're known for this. They'll take AU Morgans, throw them in their own slab, and it looks like an official graded coin. But they'll take AU Morgans, throw it in the slab, and say, oh, it's MS61, MS60, MS62.
Yep.
They're known for that, too.
JK says Littleton. Absolutely. Littleton is up there at the top. They're near the top.
Littleton and Bradford Exchange. Those are the two biggest scam, typical TV bullion sites.
And Littleton's been around since like the 50s or 60s.
Oh, Littleton's been around for a long time, but it's
forever.
all garbage.
They've been scamming people forever.
Yeah, it was all garbage. And I mean, you can buy real shit on there, but if you want to spend $80 on an Eagle, go for it.
Same thing with Bradford. They say, well, you get your first Eagle slabbed in our slab for $19.99, and then what you don't see, they put you on a subscription, and the damn things are like $100 a piece after that.
Yeah. Did
$100?
Did he mention third-party dealers on the list also?
Let's see. No. But the next one after the monthly catalogs was dealers who produce slick, high-end advertising.
Oh yeah.
Usually those are overpriced dealers.
Yeah, SD Bullion, Atmex, JM Bullion.
Yep. And his last one, the last coin dealer to avoid, the Atlanta Gold Buyers said, was dealers who advertise monthly buying programs. Completely agree.
Yep.
Completely agree. There's your Bradford right there.
Like subscriptions, right? Like
subscriptions. And there's your Littleton and Bradford right there.
Yeah. And an Acre Gold. You see it on YouTube, Facebook, all over. They're advertising. And they go all the way up to a 10-gram gold bar. So you pay anywhere from $50 to $100 a month. And then once they collected enough money from you, they'll send you your gold.
Mm-hmm.
And I called them out. I said, they were. This was on a 2-gram gold bar. I said, how much are you asking? How much until I receive it? Oh, $150. I said, are you out of your mind? No, not $150. It was $250. I said, are you out of your mind? I said, a gram of gold right now is like $42 and change. With premium, they're about $70 to 80 bucks. You're asking $250? Oh, well, there's a sign-on fee, there's a subscription fee, blah, 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 blah. But it's a hedge against inflation. Gold's great an investment. I flat out commented on their Facebook advertisement. And you know what they did? They blocked my comment, and they banned me from commenting on their advertisements. And not only on Facebook, also on Instagram. So I don't know how the hell they found me on Instagram.
Oh, I've been blocked from plenty of Facebook ads. Plenty of them.
They blocked me.
I have plenty of them. I can't even. So what I do is I just report them and whatever. That's it. I'll have my fun. You had yours. It is what it is. You can block me all you want.
Yeah.
I really don't give a shit because I've already made a point in the comments.
Oh, Perp Lex the Lemon Dan, or what the fuck?
Perplex Limo Dan. Government.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Government mint sucks. Exactly. So the government mint, it's a little tricky there because What the government mint does, it's all real stuff. You're not getting scammed. But for an ounce of gold, an Eagle, Buffalo, they're asking $2,500 to $2,800. The buyout right now, you could probably get it for $23 if you use cash. But what they offer is a payment plan. So if you go for the payment plan for Gold Buffalo, that Gold Buffalo is going to cost you $2,800.
Yeah, that's insane.
So they're doing it, hope for people that don't have the money, but they're really sticking it to them because they're paying. It's like a loan. You know what I mean? You're paying that interest on that purchase, which is crazy.
Look,
Yeah,
my recommendation there: if you don't have the money to buy gold,
don't buy it.
Well, don't buy it, but save what you would have sent these scam ass companies. Save it and keep saving until you can just buy it in cash.
Yeah.
You're not going to get instant gratification that way, but you're going to save a shit ton of money.
Yeah. Buy cash, buy it with wired check, buy it with credit card.
Yep.
Don't go ahead and go take a loan. I mean, if you don't really have the cash on you right yet, and you don't, or you have it, you don't really want to spend it, a great option. Me and Silver Gold Stack Attack talked about this. If they're having a limited sale, right, on AppMex, on say Kilo bars, and there's only so many left in stock, and you don't have you don't want to spend the money right then, a lot of sites take PayPal. And a good way to do it, if you really want it, you can do PayPal Pay in 4. No late fees, no interest. They charge you your credit card, your card, or your debit card every 2 weeks until it's paid off.
Yeah,
so if you buy something,
there's alternatives for sure.
Yeah, and a firm does that too. No interest, no late fees. In 40 months, every 2 weeks, 4 payments. So that's a good way of doing it if you don't want to put out all the money right yet.
Now you got to clarify a little bit. You did say credit card, but only use credit card if you can pay it off before the interest hits.
Well, no, exactly. You got to pay. If you use a credit card, like me, when I buy online, it's always a credit card. I get points, I get rewards, I get miles, and not only that, I'm building my credit on top of that. But if I spend $10,000 on a credit card, when June 1st comes or July 1st, I pay it all off. I don't pay the minimums. I don't pay a little bit so I get hit with interest. If I spend $1,000, if I spend $500, if I spend $10,000, I'm paying that card off every month. The full balance.
That's the only way I would recommend using credit. The only way.
If you're not good with credit cards and you're not smart with money, then I wouldn't recommend it at all.
No, just put the money, take the money out of your paycheck instead of giving it to one of these companies or using a credit card. If you can't pay it by the end of the month, just put that money away. Just put it away. Don't send it to some fly-by-night company that's going to charge you $100 for a half a gram or a gram. It's not the way to go. I mean, yeah, you get gold in your hand, but at what cost?
Yep. Yeah. Never fucking borrow to buy. Never take a loan to buy.
Save.
Save your money. Or if you're good with credit cards and you know you're going to pay off the balance every month, then go for it. I mean, that's how I do it. But I know I pay it off every month. And if I know if it's going to be a tough month and I can't swing it, then I don't use the card.
You don't do it.
Yeah. I'll spend what I have. I'll use what I got. I'll use what I can afford.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to get the benefits of using credit because, like you said, the mileage, the cash back. But the only way I'm going to do it is if I pay it at the end of the month before the interest kicks in.
Exactly. I mean, there's so many. A credit card can ruin you, or it can fucking be the best thing for you.
Yeah. Never buy on credit. JK, you just said it. Stack cash. I do it every week. I stack cash because if something comes up with the car or something, whatever, because mine just went out of warranty. So whatever I do, unless I get an extended warranty, it's coming out of my pocket. So I keep money in the safe, man. Enough of it to where I can, if something big comes up, I can pay it in cash.
Yeah.
I'm not selling an ounce. I refuse to sell an ounce of my metals. I'm not doing it. Not 1 ounce.
Yeah. Exactly.
Unless something drastic happens.
I remember doing a video, and I was trying to convince Triple P on a bunch of Tuesday night trash talks, and I was convincing him for about a good year. I'm like, dude, stack cash, stack cash. Oh, it's garbage, blah blah. I said, dude,
We know
I
that.
said,
We
I
know it's
said,
garbage. We get it.
yes, but I said to him, I said, you invest, right? That's all your extra money goes to. Goes to your bills, and then you invest, right? Yeah, absolutely. I said, so something comes up, emergency, you need cash, you need fiat cash. What are you gonna do, Triple P? I said, are you gonna sell your metals to cover it? Oh no. I said, are you gonna sell your stocks to cover it? No. You're gonna sell your crypto? No. You're gonna sell your house? No. I said, okay, so what are you gonna do? Oh, you got a point. I said, no shit. I said, we stack this stuff for us, for our future, for our retirement, for our children. I said, if we take out of it to cover something, I said, that made no sense. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Stack cash. I said, you need the cash. And
Yep.
ever since then, and then I put out a video about it, and then ever since then, he's been stacking cash. And he's like, you know what, you're right, dude. I said,
Look,
yeah, why would you want to
here's the
penalize
deal.
yourself?
Here's the deal. Are we in a tough financial strait? Yeah. Things are looking pretty weird out there. But here's the deal. The dollar's not going to die tomorrow. It's not going to die next month. It's not going to die next year. Stack cash.
It'll be around for
It's going to be
another
around for a
100
while.
years,
It's
if
not
not
going anywhere
longer.
for a while.
It's
We're
not,
not heading.
yeah.
We're not heading for an SHTF yet.
Yeah. And even, like I said, cash is king and always will be king. The people, I know in this community, it's very split and people argue about it. It's not garbage. It's not garbage. If it was garbage, how are we using our cash to buy our beautiful precious metals? How are we using our cash to buy our houses and buying our cars and going to stores? And if it was garbage, we wouldn't be able to do that.
Now, right now, it's cash. The dollar is still a necessity. Everybody can poo-poo it all they want, but you still need the dollar.
Cash is king, man.
Still need the dollar. That's not going away for a little bit. So
no, it'll be here for a long time, dude. Yeah, is it getting worse? Yes, but it does every year. Every year that passes, it gets worse.
Well, what's the latest figure on the dollar since what? It's lost like 97% of its value now.
All I know is a $100 bill last year is like $97 today.
Yep. Yeah. Michael Rodriguez said he's going to start putting 100 away every payday. Yeah. Awesome, dude. That's awesome. Way to go.
Yeah.
And watch how fast that adds up too, man.
Yeah. And if you're struggling to stack cash, but you can buy some silver and gold. I know a lot of people that couldn't save, and that's the reason why they got into gold and silver, and they started saving that way. And once they built their savings and they knew, wow, I could save this way, then it made it a lot easier for them to save cash and started saving cash. But if you another recommendation, if you can't save, and when you go into your bank and you can't, you put money in, and then say you're taking it out of your savings or you're transferring it to your checkings and you use it. Go open up another bank in a different town. Don't get a credit card. Don't get a debit card. Don't get an ATM card. Open a bank and put transfer from your account, your main bank, to that bank every week. Transfer $50, $25, $100.
Yep.
And
don't keep too much at the house.
Yeah, you won't remember.
You
won't remember how much. You won't even think about it. Especially if it's just a little bit that you won't even notice. Like, who's gonna notice $25 a week coming out of their bank?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, who's gonna notice?
I got a buddy of mine. He's got and I say he's got well over 1,000 in cash in his house. I don't recommend keeping that much.
How much?
$25K.
In his house?
In his house. That's insane.
You think that's a lot?
I think that's a lot.
Oh, I got way more than that.
Well, then you're insane too then.
No, I keep very minimal in the bank. I keep in the bank for, my business account. And then I have a few thousand in each savings and a few thousand in my personal checking. Most of my other money's tied up with, property and precious metals and stocks and crypto. But then my cash, my emergency funds, my cash, every job I get paid, when I get paid from cash on my jobs, which is all the homeowners, some general contractors, obviously all the builders pay check. That goes into the business account. But all the cash jobs, I throw them in my safe. It all goes in my safe.
Well, it's different. I mean, you're working jobs that are paying you in cash. You're working pretty pretty big numbers on your job, so I get that.
And I feel it's more safer in my house than it is at the bank.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, is there a chance that a fire can happen? Is there a chance that I can lose stuff, someone can break in? But I put it very minimal because the security I have, the layers of security, and not to mention, if you buy yourself a good TL15 to a TL30 safe, that's 2 hours to 3 hours to 4 hours fire resistant and waterproof. That fire, if your house catches on fire, the fire department will put it out within, within 30 minutes, maybe even less, unless it's a really bad fire. But they usually get it out, and your stuff that's in your safe is okay.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm not. It's not like it's in a shoebox under the bed or something, or in my dresser
Yeah, but you'd
drawer.
be surprised how many people do just that.
Oh, a lot of people do, but you got to have a good safe. And if you have a good safe, it ain't no. It's it's just like a bank vault. You know what I mean? If you got a good safe, it's just like a bank vault, and that's where they store everything, all their money in.
Yep. Yep. I wouldn't keep cash unless I had a damn good fire safe.
But especially now, I don't recommend having a lot of money in the bank now because of what's going on.
Yeah.
That's why when all this stuff started with COVID, I used to keep the majority. I'd say 85% of my money in the banks,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'd say maybe 30%.
A
Not
friend of mine got one of those. Emerald Coast just brought up a point. Said they keep stacks in their bookcases as well. And another buddy of mine, he said, "Yeah, I got me one of those book safes." And I started laughing at him. He's like, "What?" I said, "Seriously, you don't think every thief in America has seen those book safes?"
listen.
He, I mean, come on, you got to spend the money, get the safe, get your peace of mind. It's worth it.
I'll name you 5 places that people keep cash in their house, and I guarantee I'll right, and you guys will agree with me. Let's start off. Number 1, master bedroom closet. One of the
Mm-hmm.
drawers, in a coat, somewhere in that closet. In your nightstand next to your bed. That's number 2. Number 3, in a safe, probably in their closet or in their bedroom. Number 4, they probably have a safe in their garage or something. Or number 5, it's probably in it, like I said, a shoebox somewhere under the bed. Um, it's pretty simple. People know where they go when they,
Oh yeah, oh
it's
yeah.
like a key. Like people hiding keys to their house. They hide it under the doormat. They hide it under the most obvious stone you see in the yard. Someone
Mm-hmm.
hides it in, above this, the siding, above your door or by your light. People know where your keys are.
Yeah, for sure. Got a couple of comments that say they keep it in the freezer. I know some people that do that.
What are you pulling a Breaking Bad? Pull off the panel in the fridge and stick it in the freezer? Yeah. I mean, you can be creative, and that's the best thing with money. You don't want to put it in the spots that most people know.
Yeah, JK says buried in the barn is not on the list. Yeah, I mean that would obviously be the best thing, but
I
I don't
couldn't
I don't
bury.
know. You just make sure you remember where the hell you put it.
I could never bury money or any type of precious metals in the ground.
I
I'd
couldn't
be
either.
worrying about rain, mold, and regardless, even if you put it in a PCV type with the pipe with the water the seals, so nothing gets in. Mildew and all that stuff will still get in there through time. You know what I mean? Who knows? And God forbid you forget a spot. You forgot where you put it. I couldn't chance that. Knowing my luck, I'd be out of town on vacation and come to find out the town's doing some yard work in the yard or something because of a road or something, and they start digging and they find your money. Like, who knows? People do it though. A lot of people bury their money.
Yeah, I've heard of plenty of people doing it.
Make it go in your house, and if you got like wood floors, cut out a board in the floor or something, stuff it down there,
Yeah,
or a piece of sheetrock out of the wall, stick it in the wall or something.
I'm gonna stick with the safe.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Buy it good safe.
That's too much work. I'm just gonna stick with the good safe.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's
So
it.
yeah, it looks like we got a bunch of people with some different ideas of where to keep the cash. There's
Emerald
another
with a
one.
nosy neighbor watching you bury said items. Exactly.
Well, luckily mine are too far away. They're not going to see
Yeah.
anything.
Unless they got binoculars. You're looking.
Well, yeah, then I might be screwed. But if they're watching me with
What's he
binoculars,
doing today? Well, let's see. Oh, well, he's got a shovel. He's out in the yard.
well, I probably gave him a show that one time where I was cutting the grass and I found that yellow jacket nest in the ground. Because you never saw an Italian guy run that fast.
Why is he dancing?
Oh God, I was dancing, hollering, swearing, running.
Well, that must have been some good music.
Oh, they got me good. They got me good. Those things hurt too. They can just keep on stinging away, man.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man.
They'll go they'll go right through your shirt.
Yeah, I was mowing my grass and I must have stepped on the hole in the ground, and then the vibration from the mower, they come flying out of the hole, and they were stinging my legs.
Well, I looked down and my legs were covered with friggin' bees. I'm like, oh hell no.
Dude, I was sore. My legs swelled up. But you know what helps? Especially if you're out in the woods or whatever, you're out in the yard, and if there's mud or like wet dirt, put it on your bee stings, and it helps the swelling and it helps the pain.
Yeah, I don't worry about the pain. It's that damn itch when they heal. Your legs will itch like crazy. Holy crap. But anyway, so did anybody buy the dip out there? 10-ounce bars were a real bargain the last 3 weeks.
I have.
I know you stocked up. Anybody in the chat, did you guys stock up on 10 ounces? Star Stacker, how you doing? Welcome.
I bought the dip. I bought a 1 ounce buffalo.
Yeah, you did.
You know who I'm talking about? No, silver buffalo.
Silver buffalo.
I bought the dip. I really backed up the truck. Buys 3 ounces.
SF Stacker, evening, buddy. How you doing? Emerald Coast, yep. It was a hard dip, 10 ounces all the way. Absolutely. JK bought 5-ounce Germanias. Nice. Those are nice.
Those 1 ounce Germania bars are really badass.
I want to get that set, that box of 1 ounces.
20. Yeah, the box.
Man, I want that, but they're gone.
Yeah, as soon as they go on pre-sale, you got to order them. And even though you don't want to wait the month, but you got to order them because as soon as they go in stock, it's out of stock.
Mm-hmm.
And Germania also released today a 1 ounce gold bar. Just like the 1 ounce silver bar, same design, just gold, which is really cool. And I'm not a gold bar guy. I don't like gold bars, but I would definitely buy that.
I have a couple of 1 ounce gold bars. They're not bad.
Yeah, I'm not a gold bar guy. When I started, that's what I would buy until my LCS turned me in the right direction. He's like, listen, the premium's just not there on them.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're buying like Royal Mint bars or whatever, Royal Canadian Mint, but the premium's not there on them. Said it's a cheap way to buy gold, but there's really no liquidity there, and plus they're very faked.
Oh,
and
for sure.
You know what the most fake gold bar is?
Probably Pamp Suisse.
Nope.
Which one?
Perth Mint.
With the Swan?
The Swan's the most fake gold bar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Michael Rodriguez says he bought a 1 ounce silver Britannia. We're not even going there, buddy. I'm not even going there with Britannias. I just did a total bitch video about Britannias last week, Sunday. Body, we're going to call them milkmaids from now on.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking about this yesterday on Tuesday Night Trash Talk, and we talked about it a couple days ago. But I thought I brought up a good point with the Maples and Britannias. I said, that's become the most popular coin for us stackers now, government-backed coin, because no one's really stacking Eagles due to the premium.
Mm-hmm.
So we're pretty much tied between the Maple and Britannia. And there's a big divide in the community. Oh, Britannias are better. Oh, no, Maples are better. Well, just think of it. You buy a tube of maples now, anything from 2008 and onwards, 2018 and onwards, no milk
Mm-hmm.
spots. You buy a tube of Britannias, 90% chance there's going to be milk spots on those coins. So you're paying the same price for either coin. So you buy a tube of maples, you buy a tube of Britannias. You get the tube of maples, the value will stay there.
Yep.
You'll get that premium. You'll get those Britannia tube. You paid the same price. They're supposed to be BU. You open them up, there's all milk spots.
Yep.
Now, if you were to sell that tomorrow, even though you're not, you're going to hold on to it for a while. But if you were to sell it tomorrow, are you going to get the same money you paid in for it? Hell no.
Nope.
Hell no.
Silverstruck, how you doing tonight, buddy?
What's up, Silverstruck?
So here's the thing. If you guys caught my video on Sunday about the Britannias, I've got basically I had two tubes. I had one of the queens and one of the king. I think the queens had I don't recall. I'm probably mixing them up, but I think 8 of the queens were good. 8 out of 25 were good. That's it. 17 milked up. Out of the king was even worse. I think I got 6 out of 25 that were good. That's unsat. That's not going to work. That doesn't work. Does not work for me. So Maples, welcome back. That's all I'm doing right now. Unless the Eagles come down sometime soon, it's all Maples.
I'd like to see that.
And you guys would be amazed. Patriotic and I were talking about this last night. I took a little formula to a Britannia, and you would not believe what came up on this Britannia. You wouldn't even believe it. I'm gonna do a video on it. You would not believe how dirty these coins are. They're calling them BU, and you think you're getting them fresh out of the mint. They're filthy. They're absolutely filthy. You're not even gonna believe the crap that comes off of them. So I'll do a video on that probably next week.
It's a damn shame, man.
It is. It is. Money saver, silver. Don't hold your breath on Eagles. I'm not. I haven't bought any in over 2 years.
It's been almost 2 years for me since I bought them. I stopped buying them in November of 2021.
Yep.
But
Craig Shelby, what's up, bud? How you doing?
Just 3 months ago, when silver dipped, the premiums on Eagles went from 20 to 15 down to 8 over.
Yep.
And that was the cheapest I've seen in a year.
Yeah, they were running like what, 32-ish? 30,
yeah, 31 and change.
31, 32, somewhere in there.
And yes, the premium's still high there, but I was like, wow, that's probably the cheapest we're going to see in a long time. Mm-hmm. And I picked up a tube. And the 2023 tube was the first tube of Eagles I bought in a year and a half. So, they've definitely gone up crazy. But I took that as an opportunity. I'm like, that might be the lowest we'll see in a long time.
Yeah, Emerald bought a 86 toner. Yeah, those are sweet if you get the right tone on them.
Oh yeah,
those are sweet. I was with my silver journey. I don't think Chuck saw this. Chuck was with us, but I don't think he was at the table when I picked it up. Journey, you remember that Libertad that I picked up? The most amazing rainbow toning I've ever seen. It was incredible. It was like an 83 or 84 Libertad. And they were asking it wasn't horrible. I think they were asking 50.
Yeah.
I mean, Libertads are selling for what? Anywhere from 40 to 50 anyway.
Yeah. That's just
Star Stacker. Yeah, I've seen those Kinesis. Are you talking about the Kinesis bars? I think I've seen those. Craig got three Eagle culls for $80 a piece, or $80 total.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, I should have bought that Emerald. I should have bought that damn Libertad. I don't know why I left it there. I really don't. Should have bought it. $50 for a single Libertad. It was vintage, and the rainbow toning was incredible. Here's the thing: I'm not good enough to know if it's been artificially rainbow toned, because that's a big thing now. They're artificially toning that stuff.
Yeah.
And I can't tell. I'm not a numismatic guy. I'm not that good.
Yeah. You still there?
Maybe I should have got it. Maybe not.
Yeah.
But other than that, what else we got going? Yeah, I saw Sal had Keith Newmeyer on.
Oh yeah, your favorite guy.
My favorite guy. I was kind of surprised. I don't know why anybody would take advice from Keith Newmeyer is beyond me, and I am being critical. The guy, he bought a bankrupt gold mine and got sapped for $1,000 an ounce for every ounce he
Honestly,
pulled out of there.
the only guy I knew that really interviewed him was what's his name? Silver Heist.
Yeah,
That's the only channel I've seen.
I watched
Interview.
Silver Heist in my early days. I don't watch him anymore.
I like Silver Heist's content. You know, I've
Yeah,
actually learned a lot.
he's got good stuff, but I can only get around to so many. His are long.
Yeah.
He's got really long videos.
He does. But I know, you know who's the longest guy on the longest videos, I'd say? Who has the longest videos?
Who?
Savage Stacker. You know,
Yeah.
Savage Stacker's my bro. Man, does he got some long videos.
Well, that was one of the prerequisites when I had the idea for this show here. One of my prerequisites is it's an hour. This is going to be a 1 hour show regardless.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I did that is because, let's face it, some of these streams go on for 2-3 hours. Who's got that kind of time? I know I do.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys in the chat do. I can't commit 3 hours to a stream, not even my own.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. You know, me and Triple P had some long nights.
Yeah, you had some marathon. You had some marathon nights.
Depending on the guest, like Campbell Coins, we had, pretty long, and what's his name there? Tita Silverstack. We had streams that went up to about 4 hours.
Yeah, I can't hang, dude. I can't hang. I'm getting old. I can't hang.
Too much. It's way too much, man. It really is.
I can't hang anymore like I used to.
It really is. Once in a while it's okay, but every Tuesday staying up that late, sometimes, and it's too much sometimes. But I'm liking it lately because it hasn't been going as long.
I try to put value on other people's time, just because it's like I know that we have some folks that really will hang out with us. I get that, but I don't want to take up their whole night.
Yeah, and it's their choice. I mean, it's their choice to be there that long.
Sure.
We're not holding no one to it. I mean, with our show here, you don't even have to stay that long. It's up to you. We're not forcing you, but when we're on and you stick through the whole time, we really appreciate that. But
absolutely,
going into 4 hours, I know some people have good hearts and they're probably thinking, oh, I don't want to leave. I feel like an ass. But listen, we're going on that long. No offense taken.
Yeah.
Pop off. Because I do the same thing. I'll be on a stream with somebody for 30 minutes, an hour, going into an hour if it's a really good talk. But, once that hour marks over, I don't, all right, time is precious, But it really, and plus you start to run out of ideas, what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like doing this one every other week. It gives you time to kind of come up with some good, talking points, something that'll be interesting, and go from there.
Absolutely.
Go from there. I'll run out of things to say. It just happens.
Absolutely.
Jim says he's good until his mess wears off. Then it's the 60s all over again.
Yeah. All right.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
There you go.
Well, we're coming up on our hour here.
Yeah, we're almost there. We're about 6 minutes away. 5 minutes and somewhat seconds to an hour.
So once
we
again,
started
guys,
late today.
Spot price $22.98. Get it.
I think I'm going to buy some more RCM bars today.
You've had a big couple of weeks there, bud.
Dude, I bought 2 1-ounce gold buffaloes plus 3 more Gold Buffaloes. They're getting shipped this week. Well, 2 of them are, and the last one's getting shipped the week after. Because I don't want it all shipped out at the same time. That'd be fucking reckless of me. I bought that new RCM Kilo Bar, not RCM, Royal Mint Kilo Bar that they introduced.
Yep.
That ships out first week of July. I bought 4 RCM bars. Within the past month, I bought 11 Britannia bars. I bought a tube of Britannias, and then I just bought a tube of Maples that you shipped out to me.
Yep.
So it's definitely been a week for me.
Yep.
But
Michael Rodriguez actually asked a good question. He says he hears a lot about 10-ounce bars. What about 5? Here's the funny thing about those 5s. I'm not speaking for everybody, but a lot of people don't care for them. It's just they're an odd size. You're better off going with the 10s for the value,
especially the premium.
Yeah, you can get them now for like 140, 150.
For me, it pays to buy a 10-ounce. 10-ounce and kilos are my favorite.
There's nothing wrong with 5-ounce bars. I used to have a bunch until I gave them to I sold them back to the LCS for gold. Yeah, but they're not horrible. Just for me personally, I'm in the zone with 10s, and for some reason I like everything to match up. I love how 10s stack. They really nice. They look great in the safe. That's just me.
Yeah, I agree, man.
10s are my zone. Kilos if I like the bar, but 10s are my zone.
Yep, I'm with you there.
Silverstruck, yeah, you got all those vintage bars, my friend. That's an impressive collection. That is one hell of a collection there.
Vintage is the best, man.
He's got a ton of it. He's got an absolute ton. He's got some great bars.
I love me some vintage.
I think Silverstruck, didn't you get the wasn't it you that did the video on the Germania 10-pack or 1-ounce 20-pack or whatever it was? I think that was Silverstruck.
Yeah, he did. Remember. Yeah. I think it was the Germania bars. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's 20 of them in the box or something.
Yeah, comes with 20.
Oh, let's see. Emerald Coast says, "How much do you think the Scottsdale Galaxy Kilo will be? You mean the unicorn?
The things that'll never come out.
We may not ever see those things, but if they do, I'm thinking 1,100 because they've only got 200 to sell at this point."
Yep.
They just couldn't duplicate it. And here's the thing. Rumor has it that blue effect, that ice blue effect wears off over time.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the case and they sell that thing based on those premiums, you're going to have some pissed off people.
You ain't kidding.
So strictly rumor, guys. I have not confirmed that. I did hear that the blue effect may fade over time. And maybe that's the case with the 200. Maybe the ones that they got that were good, maybe they faded.
Yeah.
So, although they did tell me that they were going to, more news was coming soon. But we've heard that for the last, year?
Yeah.
Better part of a year.
It's ridiculous what they're doing.
And Silverstruck's right. It's going to be impossible anyway. With only 200 to get, that thing's going to sell out in like a minute, more or less.
Yeah.
Good luck. So I don't think we'll see it for some time. And I think when those are released, that's it. That's the end of the run.
Yep.
But imagine the secondary cost on those things when they put them on eBay.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be asking a ton.
And you read an article about them only being a limited run, and we did some background searching and found out the photos they posted, because remember they were supposed to be released after Christmas, and then they said February. Then
they said before Christmas. Then it was January, and then radio silence.
Yeah, radio silence, and then you read an article something about them being limited numbers, and they ran into a problem, and then we looked up. All right, they have a couple of videos and pictures of them, and we figured it out. It was like 6 rows of 11 or something like that, and it came out to like 198,202 or something like that bars.
Yep.
And that's the ones they already made that they took pictures of, and they probably didn't replicate it. And That's probably what they'll release.
If they're still holding the blue.
Yeah.
If they faded, forget it. They can't. They won't release them.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, guys, strictly rumor. Don't quote me on that. It's just little whispers that I've heard here and there.
It's just kind of researching and trying to dig up some stuff on it since Scottsdale's not letting anybody know.
Yep.
So we kind of try to took it in our hands and see what we can do.
Yep. Well, we're at an hour, my friend.
That was fun, man.
Yep. Good chat, guys. Good stream. Great crowd. Appreciate you guys being here. I got my normal schedule for videos this week, Thursday and Sunday, if you want to check those out. Patriotic usually do Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, probably. Or maybe I'll do one tomorrow. It's been 3 or 4 days now, so.
Yeah. But hey, again, thank you everybody that joined in. Appreciate you. And we will see you in 2 weeks for episode number 7.
Yes,
so
sir.
Thank you for being here. Patriotic, thanks for being here, buddy.
All right, brother. I'll call you later. I'm going to eat.
Yep. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Appreciate you. Get stacked.
See you all later. Bye.
Peace.